have to remind myself, like, Kiosha, who do you think you are? What work have you done to deserve this? Do you even have the infrastructure to handle what it is you're asking for? Hey guys, it's Kiosha. Welcome back to my channel. I am a lawyer that doesn't practice. I'm a mid-level bureaucrat, and I am a moonlighter in creativity. Right, and as you could probably tell by the title of this video, today I am going to talk about how I stay motivated as a small YouTuber slash content creator. And I mean, I'm talking about YouTube, but it can apply across the board. And so the answer for me isn't as easy as like having one sentence. The answer for me kind of involves failure. I don't want to be a failure again at this, right? And what I mean by that is I started a channel back in 2016, and I did receive that instant validation, right? That instant external validation via vanity metrics, where, you know, I was actually getting a lot of views to just randomly be posting videos on YouTube. It was actually crazy. And so it kind of gave me this inflated sense of self, kind of. But I was doing like natural hair, and it got to a point where I just didn't want to be pigeonholed into that anymore. And so instead of pivoting, I quit. So that's failure number one, right? And don't get me wrong, there were absolutely extenuating circumstances. The woman who raised me died. My dad passed away, and then my brother was murdered. This all happened within 6 years. It started in, when did it start? 2017, 2019. No, was it 2017? Oh my God, it was 2017. And then it was 2019. No, 2015, 2017, 2019. Okay, I'm losing my mind. So there was a ton of shit going on in my life, right? And honestly, it still is. But that was the first failure, right? Quitting that. And so then I pivoted to kind of Instagram, and I had a website, I was blogging, I was kind of doing food blogging. And it was going really well. Like, I thought I was really doing a good job. And I actually did it consistently. Like, Sundays were filming days. Nothing came in between that. And I do mean nothing. I would film myself cooking the food. I would film myself like staging the photos. I would photograph the food. I would edit those photographs. I would edit the footage of me cooking and presenting the food. And then, you know, I kind of presented that on Instagram. Kind of like a Meatless Monday series. It was really cool. And I quit that too. And did I quit before or after my dad passed? I can't remember. It might have been before. No, it might have been after. I don't know. But basically what was happening was I felt like I was doing so much work, but I wasn't getting in return, like any returns. Like, I was really putting in work, and I didn't see the follower number ticking up, vanity metrics. And in my head, I just felt like because I have showed up consistently for like, you know, some months in a row, that I should have blown up. Like, I just couldn't understand it. I was like, but I'm amazing. I'm awesome. What the fuck, right? And so I quit. And I did mean to start up again because I was like, you can't be like that. But then I think my dad did pass. I think it was after. So, you know, that shut all that shit down. Right? So that's 2 failures in my books. And you know, to me, 2 glaring failures. When I think back, right? When I think back to what could have been, I know you're not supposed to do that, but when I think back to what could have been, it could have been insane. Like, if I had consistently been showing up on social media since 2016, my God. You know, it's just kind of like the sky is the limit. Who knows where I would have been if I would have consistently showed up. If I would have consistently showed up on Instagram, like when I pivoted in 2018, consistently showed up, and then maybe even pivoted back to YouTube, and then started consistently showing up on YouTube as well. Like, I know it's coulda, woulda, shoulda, but if I had done those things, oh my God, like I kick myself every day. I feel so stupid, right? And that's probably bad, right? That the negatives are pushing me so heavily, but they are. Like, I have to do this. I have to prove to myself that I can show up. I have to prove to myself that I can be consistent. And I have to prove to myself that I could separate the vanity metrics from my value. My value is not tied to subscribers. My value is not attached to the number of views that I have. My value is not attached to the number of followers I have on Instagram. And you know, we say that, like everybody says that, but we don't really mean it. And so I'm working on really meaning it, right? I'm working on really talking the talk and walking the walk. What I say every time I post a YouTube video, if 5 people watch it, you've done well, get back to the books, get back to work, right? Because I know that I am building a catalog. I know that I am building towards something. And so, who said, Kimberly Nicole Foster said something really profound. She says shifting your thinking from being results driven or results oriented into being process driven and process oriented. So as opposed to focusing on the end result, right, in this example, as opposed to focusing on the number of subscribers I have, the end result, focus on, or as opposed to focusing on how many people watch a video, focus on, you know, how much I gained in editing one video and how much I learned in putting the video together, sitting down, conceptualizing everything, you know, possibly writing the script, executing, and then putting that out. That's a lot. That is a lot. Like, that's a huge accomplishment. So, you know, my grown self, I'm 33, I'll be 34 this year. I am attempting to re-engineer my thinking, right? And I used to be such a like hard worker. Like, it's crazy. Like am I lying? I feel like I used to really be a hard worker, and I think kind of making money and reaching your goals, like, I think that makes you lazy. And I think that you believe that you deserve that same level across everything in your life, right? And it's just not the case. Like, one of my favorite people that I follow on Instagram is Sign Blake. And she's fabulous. I remember her when I was in New Orleans for law school. I went to Loyola, she went to Tulane. And I remember her because there was a BOSA event, a joint BOSA event. BOSA is Black Law Student Association. And I remember seeing her. And you can't miss her. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, just gorgeous statuesque. Just gorgeous bone structures, just gorgeous. And you can't miss her. So I was just so interested. And I don't know who I was talking to or how it came up, but it came up that she had a blog. This wasn't like 2012 maybe. Like this was a long time ago. And so she had been blogging even before that, right? And so, you know, people see her now with 100,000 plus followers on Instagram. It's like, oh my God, I want to be just like that. But that was like, what, 13 years in the making, a 13-year overnight celebrity. You know how much work that girl put in? Oh my God. So I'm trying to get myself to that point. That's what keeps me motivated. I have to prove it to myself that I can show up, and I have to prove to myself that I can do something without expecting a reward, right? Without expecting instant validation. These fucking cell phones, these computers, everything has just made us want things now. I want it now, I want it because I can have it, I want it. And it's just not the case. That is just not reality. So, right, the title of this video is like how I motivate myself. I'm not really telling y'all how to, or I'm not really giving tips. I'm just saying how I motivate myself. And I'm hoping in me telling you how I motivate myself, it maybe strikes a chord somewhere with you. So you are also motivated to just continue putting in the work. Like most of these famous people that we look up to, most of these influencers, most of these huge YouTubers, just in general, people have worked for years to get to where they are. And it's disrespectful to expect for you to have done something for 6 months and just be huge. Like, who do you think you are? And I say that to myself all the time. I have to remind myself, like, Kirsha, who do you think you are? What work have you done to deserve this? Do you even have the infrastructure to handle what it is you're asking for? And the answer is no, right? I'm still working on building my skill set. Like I said, I'm working on consistency, and I'm just working on showing up. I probably said a whole bunch. I hope this video isn't too long, but that's basically it, right? That's how I keep myself motivated as a small YouTuber and just content creator across the board. I'm trying to become process oriented. I'm trying to fall in love with the process. And that's all I got. That's all that I have. I hope that you found this helpful. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.